Hey there, welcome to another render demo, how to draw video tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to draw a bicycle. So first I'm going to use my straight edge ruler and I'm going to draw the ground line. I'm just going to make a line like this. Then I'm going to grab a circle template, so if you have one of these, go grab it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a circle for my one tire. So we'll draw a circle like this. I'm going to use the same circle, and I'm going to go over here and roughly about half of a circle, so right about here. Okay, half of a circle. I'm going to slide my circle template over to this edge, and we will draw the other tire, just like this. Okay, so we have two tires. Now what I want to do is I'm going to draw the inner part of the tire. So this was my original circle, so I'm going to kind of step down a couple sizes, and I'm going to try to get that perfectly in the center. I'm going to draw another circle. And then if you want, if you take these hash marks that I have here and connect them, those will give us the center point of our circle. So I'm going to take that same circle, I'm going to bring it over to the other tire, and I'm going to make a shape like that, and then I'm going to use those hash marks to connect and give me roughly the center. So what then I can do is grab a smaller circle for the center. So I'm going to choose this one here. So I'm going to center that with those hash marks, those crosshairs. I'm going to do two additional circles like that. Okay, the next step with my circle template again. This was the circle we used for the larger circle, so I'm going to step that up. And as you can see, this is a little bit too big. I want to try to draw the fender. So that's just a little bit too big. So I think what I'm going to have to do is just draw this freehand. So what we'll do for the back tire is we will draw just above this center circle here. Just going to make like an offset like that. And then we'll just follow, we'll step away just a little bit, and we'll try to draw as nice and close to that curve as we can. Trying to stay the same distance apart, just like that. And then for the front, we're going to do this one at an angle in this direction. So we're going to have one that's just below the center, right about here, and then the other one is going to be right about here. And then we'll do the same thing here. And we'll try to create the same curve that's offset just a little bit from our original circle, like that. Okay, the next step, we will draw a line from this center hub. We're going to come up just a little bit, and we're going to draw a line that kind of comes straight across like that. And then there's going to be another line from here, so kind of from the center, we're going to come down slightly at an angle. Okay, and then we can go and grab our circle template again, and we're going to try to find a small circle that steps us from this line, that kind of steps us down a bit like that. So I'm going to grab a circle, but we don't want to touch this other tire. Alright, so we want to make sure this isn't too massive. So you can see, so I lined it up at the top here, and then it kind of bumps down right there just a little. Now if you want to draw this circle first, then connect those, that's totally fine as well. Okay, the next step, we'll use our front fork. So what we'll do is we'll go at a 45-degree angle to the left. So from our center, I'm going to do something like that. And then You can use the edge of your circle template actually, because we can see through it, which is nice. And then we're going to come not straight up, this would be straight up, we're going to come at a slight angle, and we're going to go up like this, something like that. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll end roughly whatever this distance is here, from here to here. We'll try to find that same distance above, and we can stop the end there. Okay, for the next step, let's grab our circle template again, and we're going to find a smaller circle to create like an inner shape right there. So I'll draw a smaller circle inside of this one here. And then this angle here, we'll try to keep that similar, and we'll do an angle here. So from the center position here, we're going to do an angle that is in front of that fender. So this fender that we drew here. So we'll come up like that. So you can see here, there's a gap right there, fenders here, so we have a little bit of a space. And then from the back, we're going to go and we're going to connect. And we're going to try to connect below the top of this shape here, so somewhere about there. So I'm going to take that point and I'm going to go towards the center of this piece here, the smaller circle, and we'll draw a shape back there. Okay, so then let's go back to the front fork here. What we'll do is we'll extend this just a little bit, and then this kind of came up, which is okay. And now we're going to draw the handlebars. So we're going to draw this curve like that, and then we'll draw another one that's offset a little bit like that. I'll just go and erase the extended piece. All right, now let's draw a basket. So we will draw a basket from here, and our basket is going to be flat at the top. And you could draw a big basket or a small basket. Try not to draw too big, it'll look a little disproportionate. But what we'll do here is we'll follow the edge of the front fork, and we'll come down, and we're going to stop before we touch this fender. So I'm going to round it a little bit, flatten it out, and then I'm going to try to draw this line, this angle, the opposite over here, just like that. Okay? Great. The next step is we will go and we'll stop this pipe here, but we'll do like an extension for the seat. It's going to be a little bit narrower. And we'll also go from the center here, so we can do a little round shape like that. So the center of that circle, we're going to follow this line here, and we're going to come down for our petal. And then we're going to do this flat line there that's the same angle as the ground. Okay, we'll add a couple little extension pieces for the basket so that we're holding our basket. And then what we're going to do is from this center point, we're going to come up to right about here. So we want to do a line and a pipe like this. So we're going to make sure we don't hit this fender here. We don't want to come through that. And I'm going to stop when I get to the largest circular shape there. And then we'll do another shape like that. And then you can do a straight line here, or you can do a curved line. I'm going to do a curve. So I'm going to start in the middle from here to here. So somewhere about here in the middle, like that. And then I'm going to bend that, and we're going to stop it right about here. So I'm going to do a curve like this and end it there. And I'm going to just mimic the same line there like that. Okay. Now we can add some handlebars, the grippy parts. So we'll draw a little rectangular shape that for our handlebar. Okay, and then we can add some details to our basket. We can show the top of our basket, and then we'll just kind of have some lines that kind of radiate from the center over to the edge like that. And then we can draw a seat for our bike. So what we'll do here is we'll start behind a little bit. We'll do this round shape like this. It'll kind of dip down, and as it intersects with this pipe here, it's going to kind of curve up and forward, and then it's going to kind of have like a little bit of a point. And then over here, the back's going to be a little cushier, so it's going to be a little bit thicker there, and then going to get narrower like that. Okay, then we can add our petal. So we'll extend a rectangular shape, but we'll do 2 lines off to the left, down to the left, then we'll connect those, complete that rectangular shape, and then we'll draw these lines that come down from each of those corners, 3 corners, and then we'll connect those lines there to those points. And then the last thing we need to do is we need to add some spokes to our wheel. So here we can go and grab our straight edge, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a line that's going straight up and down. Okay, and it's just going to go to this inner circle here. And then I'm going to go across horizontally like this. So I'm trying to divide this in the simplest way. Well, here you're not going to see it, but we'll just draw it in anyways. And then what I'm going to do is now I'm going to go halfway between these 2 points right there, and we'll meet up in the center. So we're going to keep dividing this like a pizza pie. Keep splitting this apart, and then I'm going to divide this one. So from here to here, I'm going to do another line here, another spoke there, just like that. And then we can add one more here. And just like that. So we have all of our spokes now, and then we'll just replicate the same thing for the front wheel. There you go, there's our bicycle. I'm going to grab a ink pen and ink this in, and then just add some color. And I'm going to start building my shapes with whatever's in front. So for example, back here where these spokes are, I'm going to make sure I draw this petal and this framing piece first, then the spokes will be behind, and then I can erase my lines. Okay, I can erase some of my lines, and then we can marker this in. Okay, there you go. We just drew a bicycle, and we colored it in a red color with a yellow brownish colored basket. We made some dark gray / black tires. So hopefully you like this video tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel down below. That way you'll be able to see upcoming video tutorials from us. And we hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.